Just imagine you have to pay 3,000 naira to purchase your regular sized loaf of bread. Just imagine that. Now hold on, we're not there yet, and hopefully we wouldn't get there. My name is Afolabi, I'm a portfolio analyst, and today I would want to walk us through the crisis in Eastern Europe and the impact it has had on the global economy. So for weeks now, Russia has launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine, a move that has been largely unwelcomed by most of the world. On the Ukrainian end, we've seen the people struggle to defend the sovereignty of the land, while for the rest of the world, we've seen them impose stifling sanctions targeting the Russian banks, the Russian oligarchs, the Russian access to the Western debt market, as well as the Russian oil. So speaking to what we've seen in the markets, there has been a risk-off sentiment, which means people have been running and seeking safety in assets like gold, in assets like US Treasuries, while selling off more volatile assets like global stocks and cryptocurrencies. But for the commodities end of this conversation, there are three major areas I would want to speak to. The first has to do with crude oil. As it stands, Russia accounts for roughly 28% of the crude oil imports of the US and Europe combined, which means the future of oil supply is sort of threatened, and as it stands, there are already sanctions that prohibit the importation of Russian crude into these nations. Now, for the second commodity, we have palladium. Now, for those that don't know what palladium is one of the critical materials that are used in the production of semiconductor chips, which are the chips that makes your phone work, your laptops work, your smart devices work, your car, if you have a smart car though. Currently, Russia accounts for roughly 40% of the world's palladium exports, which means there would be some disruptions in that space. Then, speaking to the third commodity in question, we have Russia accounting for roughly 20% of the global wheat exports, which is a big concern given the fact that we as Nigerians depend heavily on wheat-based products, but we don't even produce adequately enough to accommodate for the existing demand. So what that would mean is it's possible that the next time you step out to shop, your pasta becomes more expensive, your bread becomes more expensive, but hopefully we wouldn't get there. So what's next? The big question. Does this escalate? You'd find out in the next episode.